Long ago in the Rivaran land of Africa, there was a gentle town called Ama-Ibi. In this town lived a young princess named Ibi. She was loved by everyone, for her heart was kind, her words were wise, and her smile brought peace wherever she went. One day, the king from far away visited Ama-Ibi. He was strong, noble, and carried himself with honor. When he met Princess Ibi, his heart was touched not only by her beauty but by her gentle spirit. Soon the two grew close, and the love blossomed like the flowers that blossom after the rains. In time, Ibi became Queen Ibi, and the people rejoiced. She was not only the king's wife, but also a light to her people, and became the best queen among other queens. And she was given the queen throne because of her wisdom and braveness. The brave and talented queen sat on that queen throne in a red attires and a golden crown, while her guards behind her. Together, Queen Ibi and the king were blessed with two children, a brave prince named Sohala and a gentle princess named Soibi. Their home was filled with laughter, stories, and love. One bright morning, a messenger arrived. He brought news that the royal family was invited to a guard banquet in the neighboring town of Ibiama. The banquet was to celebrate peace and friendship within the two towns. Queen Ibi and her family prepared for the journey, but instead of horses and carriages, they chose a canoe to travel with. Across the river, the canoe was portable, made for royalty, and beautiful, and the river shone like glass under the sun. As the king and his guard rowed, the children laughed at the ripple in the water. Birds flew overhead, singing cheerful songs. The children, the children have fun traveling with their father on a boat. This is the first time they are traveling with their father. Followed behind with a special canoe. The villagers stood along the riverbank, clapping, waving, happy to see her and the king set out on such an important journey. The queen, dressed in her red coral beads and her golden crown, beautiful. At last, they reached Ibiama. The people of the town welcomed them with drums, dances, and the bright smiles. The streets were alive with color and music. Queen Ibi, dressed in her finest attire on her golden royal crown. That night, the banquet was filled with joy. Food and laughter were shared by all. The banquet took place in a golden palace. All kings and queens were dressed on a red attire with their red coral beads, so beautiful. They all dressed in their red attires, and African dishes were served. The smile, the gist, the smile at each other. At last, the two kings raised their cups by toasting together, for peace has come to Ibiama. At the arrival back to Ama-Ibi, the queen and her husband in love celebrated with their glass as they toast together for the peace that has come within the community. They were cheerful, they laughed, they looked at each other in their eyes, they exhibited love. Their love was strong, gentle, and everlasting. It was a love that brought peace between Ama-Ibi and Ibiama. It was love that no distance, no power, and no time could ever take away. And so the people told and retold the story of Queen Ibi, a story of peace, of family, and a story of love that never departed. If you love the story, please subscribe to this channel for more beautiful story about love. All right, bye.